I want to explain this document. It's 48th District Court. Diane Dickow, Jane Groves Enright, George and Enright. His name is Derek George, and I believe he's a Melody Farms, I don't know, family. Then there's Jeff Flurry, and what's interesting here is Ahern and Flurry. I think when that Ahern guy knew that, hey man, you're doing some shady stuff, disassociate from me, he disconnected his law office from them, and Jeff went off on his own. And that's Scott Grable. Now this, well, I didn't know at the time, but since they were all working together, I opened up a website against Jane Enright. I gave you $4,000, and look what you did to me, and you didn't even show up in court. And on top of it, you gave me this bogus bill, but didn't even give me my $1,000 plus change. So, I didn't purchase. It was free. And she could not be found in the top 10 because she is a hack, according to Scott. And I'm sorry, but truth bombs. Scott told me that Jeff and Jane met through AA and that Jane is a hack. And I wish I would have known that before hiring her. Well, I wish I would have known a lot of things. So, she's saying that the picture I picked of her was false. It was from her Twitter. I don't have any pictures from her. Everything I said in there was true. What she did. Gave her $4,000. Didn't even show up to court. Laughed at me, actually. Said LOL, I'll make a different video about her. She took me on a big ride. So, for my free speech, this is Scott's Grable. And for this 48th District Court got a judgment against me for $6,000 for Jeffrey Flurry for a motion violation of a frivolous lawsuit. You should not have heard my issue of free speech on my website, but you did, because, like Scott said, nobody gives a fuck about my rights, but I do. I care about my rights. I care about my life. I haven't hurt anybody. Well, that's it, folks. These are the documents.